welcome to this week's show. This week we're at Hidden Valley Paintball and MX track in Ettrick, Wisconsin, and this week we're going to talk about crawling. Now, last week's stalking video was about remaining unheard. This week we're going to talk about remaining unseen. I'm in heaven. This is like a crawler's paradise right here. Oh yeah, I'm going to enjoy this show. Now, the best piece of advice I can give you if you're going to do anything relating to crawling, either on a speedball field or out in the woods or anywhere like that, padding. Pad up. Your knees and your joints will thank you later for it. Trust me. Take this piece of advice from somebody who's got two bad knees and a floating bone chip in one elbow. Get good padding. Now, I recommend that you wear your pads under your jacket and under your pants if you can. Reason is that you don't want to have anything hanging out and so that you can catch and snag when you're out crawling in the weeds like this. You can't spend too much money when it's on your own protection, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's do this thing. Now, normally I would recommend that we go out to the testing facility at this point, but you know what? Crawling on cement hurts. So we're just going to do it right here. Not here, but just over. Alright. Now, on the ground level, things work a little bit differently. I mean, crawling is not necessarily about speed. It's about making a position unseen. Now, there's two basic styles of crawl, but both of them have the same problem. This. You've got a big weight in your hands as you're crawling, so this hand is almost completely useless. Almost, but not quite. Let me show you the leopard crawl. Now, the leopard crawl has 3 points of contact in the ground. Both knees, one hand. Now, when you're crawling, you want to keep the gun up so that you can shoot anybody who might be shooting you at the same time. Now, a word of caution. If you're going to do a leopard crawl over an extended distance, don't crawl on an open hand like this. Crawl with a fist. The reason is pretty simple. If you have all your weight supported on your wrist, you can possibly blow out your wrist. If you put too much weight on it, you can just break it right there. So if you have a closed fist and you walk on your knuckles, you should be fine. Now, the second crawling technique is when you need to get a little bit lower to the ground and you're not so concerned about speed. It's more of a low crawl approach, where you're almost laying completely flat to the ground. I'm so flat you can't see me on the screen. Now, when you're doing a low crawl, there's a little bit more technique involved. What you want to do is you want to use the ball of your foot or the tip of your foot to actually push off of the ground. It's kind of like rock climbing, except you're doing it horizontally. Matter of fact, if you take your monitor and put it on the side and watch, it should look like I'm mountain climbing. I don't recommend turning your monitor to the side. That's not good. No, so don't do that, kids. Don't do that at home. So when I'm low crawling, you can see that I've got almost my entire body laying flat onto the ground. But the points of contact are the knees down and the elbows down. You'll also notice I've got my paint gun with me, and my paintball gun is laying flat. You want to do this so that you don't have anything raised up on the ground when you're trying to crawl. You know, this is actually kind of relaxing a little bit on the paintball field. You know, lay down, have a nap. I'm already here. Welcome to me.